Well, welcome back to IP Farms. It is not a good day on the farm at all. Can you make heads or tails out of that in the camera screen what all that stuff hanging down is? Well, that's melted plastic. All over the frame, all down on the ground. The service truck caught fire. Oh my gosh, that could have been bad. It's bad enough as it is. I tell you, I just can't win. Got the hood up here, burnt the hood. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get the hood up. I thought it already burnt the cable. Sorry about the sun and the shadows. I'll show you right here if the camera's picking it up. This wire and connector, I don't know where it went. I don't remember. I want to say it came over here to this stupid charcoal canister or something. I don't know. But right there, I think is the source of it. One of these two. This wiring harness goes to that map sensor, whatever it is right there in this box. I didn't mess with any of that. I think this is just a fluke thing. But man, that could have been so much worse. And like I said, it's bad enough. But this charcoal canister, whatever it is, it's got those pellets. Something to do with the evap system, I think. Pellets are just burn a hole in it and they're falling out on the ground. But nothing else really damaged other than the power steering reservoir got pretty hot, melted the top. Got the brake, what am I trying to say? I'm so frazzled right now. Master cylinder reservoir, goodness. And one connector down there on the main wiring harness, but nothing else other than, and see, none of these wires in there, if you can see that. I can't zoom in, my hands are all black. But none of those wires on the main harness that go over here to the, you know, the main engine plug down there, if you can see that, are burnt. It's just, this was the start of it right here. And like I said, guys, if you can see this hose right here, this is the vent hose for the tank. And of course it's gone. It came up here to this charcoal thing. So this could have gone bad really quick. Oh my goodness. Let me get my thoughts together here and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Okay, everybody, we're gonna wrap this one up and call it a video. Very bad day here on IP Farms with the service truck. It is what it is. Dogs barking next door, cars going up down the road. It, you know, whatever. What else can happen? Give you a little quick insight. I was up here today to do some mowing in the farmyard. I pulled the truck out of the shop, pulled it around back to park it, keep it out of the way of the mowing, the rocks. Did my mowing, did everything, was winding down for the afternoon, went around, saw the smoke, you know, coming out of every nook, knack, and cranny of the truck, the plastic dripping down the fender well. I freaked out. Opted to use water I had on the truck. I keep 2 or 3 gallons rather than going and getting the fire extinguisher just because of the mess. Knew it was just plastic burning, got the fire out. I was able to get the hood up real easy, you know, no more flames. There's Jack, can't forget him. Got the battery cable off. I just keep my hand tight basically for this reason. It's just up here in the OCD. And then basically just stood back and all. I don't know what happened. I can't remember what I said in the beginning of the clip. I grabbed the camera, you know, shortly thereafter. Just sometimes I feel like talking to you guys makes it all better. But the plug that I was referencing, I think had in my hand, it actually goes to the master cylinder. I figured that out. So I'm not sure if the brake pedal's stuck down enough to keep the brake lights on. I mean, granted, it was 2.5 hours. That shouldn't have done anything but run the battery down. I don't know if that switch shorted out, if maybe one of those wires had a, you know, a nick in it and it laid up against, there is a steel brake line that comes out of there from the factory. If it rubbed up against that, shorted out, I don't know. That plug is burnt that goes to the master cylinder, and the harness is burnt over to the air cleaner sensor, whatever that is. That might be just because of the proximity of the fire itself. And the charcoal canister, you know, and at first I was thinking that might have something to do with it, but I think what happened that got it dripped insulation down on the inner fender, and it started burning the inner fender out, and it just went to the front instead of to the back. So anyway, you know, it is what it is. I have to get some parts and pieces. I can't remember how much I robbed off the other truck before I scrapped it. You know, we're going to see what we can do, get it back going. Main reason for the video is just tell you guys that no matter how bad something is, it can always be worse. You know, the truck could have been sitting in the shop here. I could have already finished and went home, and then this happened, burned the shop down. All this is wood. You know, so many other scenarios. So I'm blessed that the Lord looked after me today, and that it wasn't any worse than it was. I found it when I did. And you know, it's just another minor setback. I'm used to them. It's no big deal. I do want to throw in there though that I'm sure somebody will have something to say at some point, but when I did all the work on this truck, everything is plug and play. I messed with absolutely nothing on the wiring harness, computer, anything. You know, it unplugs from one motor and transmission, plugs in the other one. So whatever happened was due to maybe the fact the truck, you know, itself had 315 or 320,000 miles on it, maybe 325. I don't know what it's got on it, but probably a fluke, something simple. But you know, I'd rather it happened here while I was here, not out on the road. You know, not in the shop when I wasn't. So I'm not going to complain. You know, it's just another setback. I'll keep you guys updated on it. What happens? I don't know what else to say, honestly. I had planned on doing a video. We finally made that milestone. Never thought it would happen, would be 1,000 subscribers. And you guys have made that happen, so thank you very much for that. Thank you for always being here, the new subscribers, the old subscribers. You know, I'm always going to keep it real on this channel. I'm never going to hide anything. You know, it's the daily struggles of what I'm doing here at the farm. Had nothing to do with farm equipment farming today, just mowing grass and weed eating, and my service truck catches on fire. But it is what it is. Could always be a lot worse. So thank you everybody for being here. Hope you'll continue to follow on the journey with me. Stay tuned for more updates on the service truck. Until next time, thank you.